My name is Shan and welcome to Shan for Crafts. Now today's show is I'm gonna talk about a little sweater my mom made for me when I was 3 years old. Here it is. It's a pretty little orange and blue sweater with white. Okay? And I'm gonna be going over the design elements of the sweater. And I'm gonna be talking about how it was made, how it was put together. And, just basically I wanted to share this with you today. And this is the sweater my mom made for me when I was about 3 years old. Okay? And this was hand crocheted. And she designed it herself. And she everything here she did herself. And this is a great example of an arts and crafts project. Even though it's a sweater, it still was handmade and it was designed by the person who made it, which is my mom. So that qualifies it as being arts and crafts. Okay, and I just want to show you the sweater. So it's a beautiful little sweater. It has that vibrant orange and the blue. Okay, and blue and orange are actually opposite each other on the color wheel. So that's why it has such a vibrant, powerful effect. And I'm actually going to do a seminar on color theory next week, because I want to do that. That way, as I'm going along through the projects, you'll know exactly why I'm using certain colors. And then you also know why certain colors appear on signs and billboards and stuff, because there's a reason behind all of that. Now, along with this vibrant color scheme of blue and orange, what she did is she relaxed the color scheme with white. Now, if she had just made it all blue and orange, it would really been dynamic. But she relaxed it with a nice white. Okay, you can relax complementary color schemes with white, with black, with gray, or with any other neutral color, to kind of balance it out. And that was a great artistic move there for that, because it really helped balance it out. Now here on the front, let me go ahead and pull it back together. I want to show you the intricate elements of this sweater. Now you see, this was hand crocheted. She hand crocheted little buttonholes. She put buttons on here too. Okay, you see that? Now this sweater was really made durable, because this has been in the washing machine many times. Also, when I unpacked it out of my things a while back, I actually washed it again, because where I had it packed at, it had picked up some dirt. So I washed it again, and look, it's still, solid. Now I keep it in a protective cover. Another thing I want to show you is the trim here. Let me zoom back in. Just show you the trim here. You see that? The trim for the button and for the buttonhole. Now all of this, for those of you who crochet, all this was done on a single stitch. Now you know how long it takes to crochet something on a single stitch. She did that to make the stitches tighter together, so the sweater would actually be warmer. Okay, so that's why that was done. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the back of the sweater, which is really neat. Okay, let me zoom back in. Now you see this, I don't know if you can see it that well on the camera. You see this line here for the sleeve? Excellent work here now. And also, the little sleeves here, it's on the front too. See that line there where it was joined? Same thing on this side and the back. One thing I want to say about the sleeves is, underneath the sleeves, it was a perfect seam there. You see that? Perfect seam. It was joined perfectly at the armpit. Okay? can look in here, it's flawless. Flawless, completely flawless. I crochet myself sometimes, but I have never been able to do anything on this level. Like I said, my mom had went to fashion design school, and that's where she learned, how to, make clothes and everything, and how to put things together. And look at around the neck. Look at that design. Look at that. And like I said, it's one of my most treasured pieces, and it's really very special to me. Okay, now after looking at the design of it, you can see how much time and energy and effort probably went into making this. It's like I said, I crochet myself, but I can in no ways get I can in no ways get as good as this. This is really excellent, and this is a great example of people making arts and crafts for practical reasons. Now, a long time ago, people had to make everything that they wore. They had to make their own clothes. They had to make their own everything, their own like quilts. If they needed a blanket, they had to make their own. And basically, that's where the arts and crafts movement came out of. Because they had to make the things they needed. Nowadays, arts and crafts, you can still make things you need out of arts and crafts, but it's more like a hobby, as in the past it was a necessity. But this here, this is definitely a great example of arts and crafts, because of the design elements. And this is just a great example of what you actually can do with arts and crafts. You can actually put your own touch into it, and you can make it special. There's something special about receiving something that was handmade. Now, I've had many sweaters over my lifetime, but yet I still keep this because it was handmade specially for me, and it's very special. And that's the power of crafts, arts and crafts. You can make something for someone and give it to them, and it'll have an extra meaning because you put your time and your energy, and you put a lot of love into it, and they'll always remember that. Just like I always remember this sweater. Well, I want to thank you for tuning in today. My name is Shan. This is Shan for Crafts, and God bless.